MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the A's and the Bats. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Johnny Cueto, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Johnny Cueto is an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style. Throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour. Good changeup and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
The 0-2 home. Hit down the third baseline. Machado is there. And that's out number one.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, number 18. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Strike one to start the at-bat. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third, the catcher.
Now at the plate, number 29. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Kent, the Aussie-born pitcher, will get the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job. Keep traffic off the bases. Keep the walks down. Try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. The tag, and he is out at second.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
So digging in now, Ketel Marte, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Marte is likely going to the All-Star game to represent the AL this year. That's according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in that category.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Number 36 is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting third.
Digging in, Juan Soto. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Now the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch on its way. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball foul down the left side. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Cruz carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Comes set, the 0-1. This one's down to third. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Standing in, Luke Hughes. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. And he pops him up back behind second base. Oh, and he misses it. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So stepping in, Stephen Welch. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Number 36 is on deck. Now a ball lined to the left side. And here's the 3-2 from him. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Marte for one. To Santana to get the double play.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, number 36. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Marte. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Miguel Sano. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Fouled off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 36 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Carlos.
Striding into the box, Carlos Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So he's in safely at third here. And perhaps it's a factor of their surroundings in this ballpark, but let's take a look at the team leaders in terms of triples so far. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed. And he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. The Bats will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, there's...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So a run. Next will be the designated hitter, Mitchell Nielsen, hitless in 4 tries in the ballgame yesterday. Slider finds the zone for a strike. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Nielsen is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Grounded up the first baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Batting 9.
So striding forward now, number 35. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Snelling.
Into the box now, Chris Snelling, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in now, Ketel Marte.
For the Dominican Republic.
Here comes the first pitch.
The second baseman, Ketel.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter.
So coming to the plate, Juan Soto. He singled his last time up. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Harmon is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Hughes has a play, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, number 18. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder.
0-1 the count.
Number 18.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Striding in, Luke Hughes. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Nelson Cruz.
That missed. That's a ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Number 18 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Oh, and here's here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
At the plate now,
batting,
Wellington
catcher,
Castillo.
Wellington.
He swings and grounds it to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Harmon will put this one away, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Stephen Welch.
No, that missed.
Up
That's
and
the ball.
away to start the inning. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Standing in now, number 36, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only
1-1.
trip to the plate so far. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. In the air to straightaway right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 15.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Bats are out in front here, 2-0. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Fernando Tatis.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second
The
now.
left fielder, number 22.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
On to first, and they get them both.
Now
what do you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base? That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Has a look, now the pitch. So far on the year, Machado is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz.
Nelson.
High in the air out to center field. Number 18 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. 5 innings. Now at the plate, Brad Harmon. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Glove by Santana. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 35. A base hit in his first trip. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Front door with the slider, he clips the zone for a called strike. High pop up. Machado is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 11.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Snelling. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting. Number 18.
So now to the plate, number 18. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate of crooked number going on the board.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout, looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Ryan Sears enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Left side of the infield into the shift. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting. First
So now
baseman.
Carlos Santana.
Carlos.
He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Into the box, Wellington Castillo,
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
last time through was a base hit. 0-1, here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right. Santana isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. And now the tag is applied. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Welch. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh. Ball one to start the at-bat. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2's the count.
To third. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the seventh.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Number 36 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first
Now
out.
batting. Designated hitter.
Striding in, Mitchell Nielsen. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Brad Harmon. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Welch leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Ball out.
1-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Fastball right back to the mound. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Starling Marte.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, the center fielder, Starling.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 1 for Jose Ramirez. Will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That average way up there to start things out. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. pulled high in the air out to right field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Jose Ramirez will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Ready now, number 35. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's out.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The Bats are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Marte. Reined in. And quickly, there are 2 away. Now to the plate, number 18. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Grant Balfour is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Juan Soto. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
And in steps Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A ball and a strike now to Machado. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Nelson Cruz, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dylan Betances comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Into the box, number 29. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Hughes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Strike.
Outside, 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Now batting, the third
To the
baseman.
plate now, Stephen Welch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here comes the first pitch.
No, that missed.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
That's the ball.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Sir Anthony Dominguez answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Stepping in now, Mitchell Nielsen, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Brad Harmon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
1-0.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
4-2 the final score today. The Dominican Republic seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Johnny Cueto gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.